We learned our lesson from the Great Depression era, and everyone in our company believes in being prepared.
It really is about having a quality of life. And when you have coffee, when you have food, when you have desserts, different recipes that you can make with all of this food, and you really have a quality of life, and that's what it comes down to. When we entered this industry, the market was flooded with all kinds of pails and just odd-sized buckets. And so what we did is we created these totes that literally could fit under your bed, they can fit in a closet, they can fit in a place to where you can really store this in any size, home, apartment, it doesn't matter.
The products that were on the market at the time were not readily accessible to the general public. It seemed to be that only the people with a lot of disposable income could actually afford these products. However, a lot of people that we known at the time, they wanted to be prepared in case there was an emergency. So we opened a door for more people to participate in preparing. We are our own best customers. Most of us that work for My Patriot Supply have a lot of the products that we sell.
We work with perfectionists and people who settle for nothing less. And the most important thing about My Patriot Supply is we all believe in the products, and we use the products that we make as well. We practice what we preach.
My name is Rick. I work as the Director of Operations here, and I'm in charge of the production. The bags themselves are very important. The bag structure especially, meaning that we use it as an oxygen barrier to protect the product from oxygen on the outside of the bag. We spend time researching and developing this type of bag so that it will protect, again, the product inside. So if you've got an emergency and you need to eat something, you want to be able to pull this off the shelf and say, I can count on this, I can eat it. I want it to taste good, I want it to be good, and those are qualities we try to build into every pouch. My kids are probably the most picky kids on the planet, and they'll eat the soups, they'll eat the breads, they'll eat the muffins, they'll pretty much eat anything that we can provide here. They'll even drink the milk. I know my family uses that product. I don't know if the pouch I'm building now goes to them or not, so I've got to make sure that it's good, because it might.
I'm all about the customers. When they call, the first thing I do is zero in on exactly what it is they've called for. What do they want? What do they want information? Do they want food? We have an awful lot in common. They know what's going on out there in the world. They're listening, they're starting to pay attention, and I'm one of them. It's just go without saying, these foods are just perfect fit for not only my family, but for so many folks out there who are looking for good quality foods that they know will keep for extended periods of time. If they don't need them now, they might need them sometime later. I have my elderly mom in my home with me. She loves them. She particularly likes the potato soup. I've learned to augment the food supplies and add extra things to them to dress them up if I want to. You can play all kinds of creative ways around with our foods. And that's one of the reasons I love this company, is because I trust it. I trust our company. And if I can trust our company, I think customers can feel that, and they can feel it in my voice. Good morning, My Patriot Supply. This is Cheyenne. Somebody will tell me, well, I've been thinking about this a long time, and my husband thinks I'm absolutely nuts, but I think we need to get something going for my family and my kids. She asked me, she said, do you think I'm crazy? My husband and I, we need to do something. We've got a family of 4. We've got 2 children. It's me and him, and we wanted to get enough food, but we can't talk about this with our other family members. We can't talk about this to anybody, and we barely can talk about it to each other because we're both tiptoeing around each other, wondering if we're both crazy. And I told her, no, you are not alone at all. I understand 100% where you're coming from. That's what I'm here for. That's why I sit here and talk to people just like you every day. She let out the sigh of relief. She was like, thank you, somebody understands. That's what drives us.
We're constantly innovating new food, new recipes, new ideas. We're always listening to our customers, our customer feedback, and we're always growing together.
We've designed the food so that it's not just a food storage product, but it's a product that you want to eat every day. That the flavor profile is something you can pull out of the cupboard and cook every day if you want to.
We pay special attention to the quality of the product. We put it through a cleaning process. We inspect it. I mean, the food doesn't go out unless it meets top quality standards.
We've looked at the caloric value, sodium values, and all those things that are important. This is the part we love to do, though. I mean, we get to taste and eat and taste some more and approve products to go out. You know, there isn't a product my family, and I really mean that, there's not a product my family doesn't enjoy eating at any time. Let me give you an example of our stroganoff, which is, you know, to die for, really. And we know that it has to be really well accepted by the public. So we have a panel that tastes all of these products before they go out for the quality of the ingredients and the quality of the flavor and the taste.
This batch is really good.
This is a great batch.
Very good batch.
This is one of the finer batches I've tasted today. And it really is good.
The noodle texture is perfect. The creaminess is perfect. The flavor, when it comes to the sodium content, is perfect.
And the aroma. It's called sensory tasting, and we look for the taste that is the same that the customer is supposed to get, the aroma, the viscosity of the product, all these kind of technical terms, but we want to make sure the customer gets what we advertise. Oxygen testing is to see what oxygen content is in the pouches. We have done our due diligence for this product, and we know that it can be sent out now to all of our customers and be safe. That is a micro testing lab, and we're testing for food safety items that could be a problem. So it goes back to the passion for all of us that are customers. We're customers as well. Our most important thing that we do here is to make sure that the customer is safe from any problems with the food, both in food safety and in quality. We expect us to be perfect in that area. We don't just take it for granted. It's a real passion. Food safety is a real passion for us. Now we have food storage that has got some thought put into the nutritional value as well as some thought put into flavor, you know, so that you have something that you can enjoy looking forward to every day, especially in an emergency.
We really take pride in everything we do, from the size of the totes to the packaging to where the food comes from. We take every single detail into account because we want to make sure that when it gets out to you, that it is the highest quality and exceeds all expectations and anything else out there on the market.
We like to make sure everything is as nice as possible. We like to make sure that the packages are face up and they're laid out as flat and as neat as possible. That way when a customer opens their kit, they have a nice looking kit and it's not all thrown in there and scattered around.
So they were designed not only to store for 25 years, but also to be light enough to put in the back of your car, light enough to move around, and most importantly, they stack on top of each other. So you can keep these pretty much in any little corner. It doesn't matter what size of a house you have, it doesn't matter if you live in an apartment, it doesn't matter where you live. These are perfectly sized to store literally anywhere you need them to.
I take pride in my job, and I want all of our customers to be satisfied with what they receive and what they order.
This product gives people that peace of mind. It gives them something to have for their family, for themselves in that time of need.
Our foods are of the highest quality. I've tried a lot of other storable food companies, and I'm not just saying this because I'm partial to MPS, I'm saying it because it's the truth. I know how well our foods are received.
We won't have anybody in here that does not have a passion for food safety, an absolute passion, because we have a responsibility to the consumer that goes beyond just the quality of the taste of the food.
It's a great peace of mind knowing that I can take care of myself and my family. It also gives me the freedom to live how I want to live, knowing that I'm already prepared for the future.
When you create food, a product, whatever it is that you're creating, when you do it from the heart, people can tell that it comes from the heart. It doesn't matter what industry it's in. And that's what separates my Patriot Supply, is that it's people coming from the heart, creating food from the heart, and putting it out there for people just like us.